Hello and welcome
Mhm.
back to episode 106 of the Cheesehead and the Bear podcast. Yeah, Cheesehead number one, Connor Kelly.
You're hosting, not doing the intro, Alex. You got the
I mean it.
bear,
I'm
Brennan
the
Ellis.
intro guy.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. And we got the Viking, Alex Rudinger.
Woo! Score!
Rude. We got a good show today for you guys. We're going to obviously start it off with our sports starters as usual. Run through some NFL topics, Super Bowl recap, favorite and least favorite of our coaching hires in this coaching cycle. We're gonna do our annual QB tier list that we've done for the last 2 years. So we're gonna do it today.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
and then we're gonna talk a little NBA, the All Star activities, just a smidge. Starting off with the sports starters, Brennan, why don't you walk us through our first one?
All right. We'll talk about some Los Angeles Rams sports starters. Cliff Kingsbury is joining the Rams offensive side of the ball. Basically, when I saw that, I needed to put that in because that's just insane that offense is possibly going to get even better and smarter. Um, Obviously, Cliff had a good year with Jaden Daniels, his rookie year, last year with the Commanders, not so much with injuries and stuff. But Cliff coming into the room with Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford and all those weapons on the offense for the Rams, it's getting me pretty excited for this Rams team already for next year. So I just wanted to shine a light on Cliff Kingsbury getting an opportunity in LA.
Nice, Connor. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say about it, but I do think this is it's a big signing. Like kind of Brendan was mentioning, just kind of adding to that already very strong offensive side of the football, just throughout the whole organization. Just adding another big piece to it, and after the season we just saw Stafford have, and bringing back Puka, Devontae, like this offense has a lot of potential to really make it to the Super Bowl this upcoming year, which they obviously just fell short this year. So we'll have to wait and see. But that offense is definitely going to be scary.
Oh yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think the things that Cliff Kingsbury was able to do his first year, Jaden Daniels' first year, and his first year with Washington was obviously amazing, making it to that NFC Championship, and getting smoked out by the Eagles. But they were able to beat the Lions, which was great for me. I loved every second of that. You could see what he was doing with this team. Unfortunately, last year, like Brennan had mentioned, the injuries they were just insane. So unfortunately, not a great season this past year. But if that first year with the Commanders is anything that he's going to bring to the Rams that were already
Watch out.
scary, yeah, it's going to be insane. So I think that's a huge win for the Rams and for Cliff, to be honest with you, because I'm sure if the Rams have a season even somewhat similar to what they had this year, I'm sure he'll get a head coaching opportunity next year, if not the year after. So
I would
You
agree.
think you think head coach jumps to head coach? 'Cause I
I
don't
think he
know.
could.
I'm not sure if he's the OC right now in LA, but that'd be interesting to see. Obviously I have no idea who the candidates are going to be, but yeah, Cliff could be, I guess, the one of the top candidates for head coaching hires next year, possibly.
yeah. All right, moving on to the next one. Connor, you want to take this one? You want to intro this one?
Cam Thomas signing with the Bucks.
Let's go,
Go him,
baby.
dude. Go him.
I figured you wouldn't have too much to say, which is why I let you intro it
Nope.
here. Brennan, why don't you start with your thoughts on the Cam Thomas signing for the Milwaukee Bucks?
They're doing everything they possibly can to do something, I guess. I don't really know what the Bucks are like thinking in their head if they want to try to compete to make a play in or like tank, but you have Giannis Antetokounmpo on the squad for at least obviously the rest of the season. Do you tell him that hey, we're gonna try to get a better draft pick that isn't even ours because like with the swap and everything? The Bucks are in such a weird spot right now, obviously with Giannis and all that stuff. But he's here for the remainder of the season, and now they just were like, hey, let's bring in Cam Thomas, another guard that doesn't play any defense and basically shoots like 50 times a game. Alex's favorite type of player. So I don't know what he's gonna really bring. I know he played one game already, didn't do too much, but we just have a whole bunch of guards that can't really defend, that can score a little bit. I guess it's gonna be a good guy to bring off the bench, but I'm not really expecting too much. This is probably just gonna be whatever remainder of the games with Cam Thomas for the season, and then he's gonna try to find you know a job somewhere else because I don't think we're gonna sign him back at the end of the season.
Yeah, I agree. Um, I just I don't know what the direction of this team is, and it's so confusing. I would personally like for us to tank a little bit here and get a better draft pick. Obviously, I don't think we're going to compete in this East, even with it as depleted as it is. I still don't think we can compete. We're a pretty bad basketball team right now. So I don't know what the plan is. I mean, like you had mentioned, yes, it is my favorite type of player, right? Never swing the rock, pull that bitch from anywhere. I absolutely love it. But we already have guys like that. I'm sorry. We have Kevin Porter Jr. who fucking shoots. Okay. We have Kyle Kuzma.
He won though.
100%. Completely agree. Love Kevin Porter Jr. But we have Kyle Kuzma who, when he's feeling like he has to shoot the ball, will not pass ever.
Bro,
we have AJ Green who's just a catch and shoot guy. Doesn't pass it around. Like, we have no playmaking. It's so, which was a concern at the beginning of the season too, a big concern. As a matter of fact, people were talking about us signing freaking Chris Paul this past offseason. So because
bring him in.
we had a lack of absolutely not.
His leadership, right?
It makes no sense to me. Like you said, another guard who doesn't pass and plays zero defense is an absolute cone on defense. So I think it can help, like, obviously the scoring, right? If he can get to somewhat of what he was in Brooklyn, but I don't know how many shots he's going to be taking, so I don't know if he can get to that. I don't know. It's a very, very confusing move. I don't know what the hell the Bucks are doing. I don't know what they're planning on doing. It's very confusing altogether.
Yeah, I mean, I think the coaches are probably going to look at him and be like, "Hey, man, there was a reason why the Nets of all teams cut you. You shoot a lot and don't play any defense. Maybe lock in, maybe shoot maybe half and lock in on defense for the other half. But man, if you were telling me this is what our team looked like in like 2021, 22, I would have laughed at you. I'd be like, ha, you're so funny because we're so good competing for championships and stuff. But yeah, our team is a joke, and I hate being a Bucks fan right now. Not gonna lie.
Thanks a lot, Damian Lillard.
Move on before I get mad.
Anyways, the third sports starter here is going to be that the NBA, I feel like this is a topic every year, but is possibly expanding. When you think of expansion teams, to me at least, the first two places that come to mind are going to be Seattle, obviously, and Las Vegas. Just off the top of my head, I feel like those two places have the markets for a basketball team. Obviously, Seattle had the Supersonics, who then became the OKC Thunder. But what do we think about that? About the NBA possibly expanding? Is there going to be an obviously, if they do expand, there's got to be an expansion draft. What does that mean for players? I saw a really funny TikTok about, all 30 or all 29 other teams being like, "Oh my God, who are we going to keep? Who's expendable?" And then the Kings just being like, "I don't know, you can take whoever you want. We don't care." So I thought that was really funny. But what do you guys think? What are you guys thinking about a possible NBA expansion?
I'll go to your question. Six guys we got to keep.
Okay.
Who are the 6 guys?
So it's got to be Giannis, obviously, and then probably Miles Turner if we're talking just keeping guys contracts. Miles Turner,
AJ Green,
Giannis. Sure, we'll say AJ Green. We'll probably go Bobby Portis, Ryan Rollins.
No KPJ. And KPJ. That's
and
6.
KPJ. Yes,
there we go.
That is.
I
Everybody else: Jericho Sims, Kyle Kuzma, Gary Harris, Cam Thomas, Andre Jackson Jr., Gary Trent Jr. Get out
Get
of
him out of here.
Get him out
Yeah,
of here. Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
You know what's really funny? He would probably be one of the keeps that we
He would
that
be.
we have.
Yeah. for
I'm,
sure.
oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, I don't know. We didn't have many sports starters, and I saw this and wanted to put that in there. I think it would be cool to expand. I guess the NHL did it, and the Golden Knights basically cheated and got a really good team and won it. So that would be really cool to see, like
Haters
another draft,
gonna hate.
and then we got fucked the Seattle Kraken, and we got a terrible draft. Anyways, I would be really cool to see like this kind of new idea come in, but we'll see. Like you said, they've been talking about it forever, and Adam Silver is kind of a pussy, not gonna lie. So we'll see if he actually does it. But if he does, nice. I like that, Adam. I like it.
Connor, go ahead. Then I'll share my
I was
thought.
gonna say, I feel like this could be kind of like a marketing thing. 'Cause I mean, we all know I'm not obviously too tuned in on the NBA, but I feel like the ratings haven't necessarily been there the last few years. Like I think this year the opening day had like some of the most viewership it has in the last few years, but I feel like the market itself of the NBA really hasn't been great recently. So I feel like them bringing two new teams and having like that expansion is going to be like hey, new teams in the NBA, new draft, like new this, kind of changing some things around will kind of maybe draw some people back in to like wanting to pay attention to it, or maybe people who aren't necessarily fans of the NBA will be like, oh, my team or my city just got a team, let me start paying attention. So I feel like this could be kind of like a marketing strategy of trying to reel people back into the NBA.
100% what it is.
Yeah,
Yes, definitely, completely.
but I think it'd be kind of cool. But
I just had something click. What if, right, this offseason they do the expansion, go through the expansion draft, two new teams, Seattle and Vegas. When, right, from the time that it's announced that they're expanding the league, how long is it going to take for Shams to tweet out that Giannis wants to go to one of the expansion teams to bring a championship to a brand new team?
2
And
minutes.
like
He's already got the drafts ready and loaded.
that clicked in my head so fast when we started talking about brand new teams in the NBA. And as soon as we talked about the Thanasis Antetokounmpo, we would have to use a keep on him because then another team would just take him to lure Giannis in.
Yeah. He's got the draft. Basically, Giannis is looking to go to, and then it's a blank. It's like space, so he can put whatever he wants just in his drafts, just ready to go. Sends it, puts it back in the draft, takes out that team, and just lets it sit there until the next time.
What do we think? Every team gets to keep one player. They all go back into a draft, and we do a full NBA redraft.
With age, you're talking two. Are you asking who would be one?
I'm just saying, like, obviously Bucks, we keep Giannis, and then it's like a lottery, see who gets the number 1 overall pick. But each team only kept one player. So like Thunder, obviously they're gonna keep SGA. Who do you think's number 1 taken off the board?
So like the best
Kinda tough to
number
say,
2
because,
on a
like,
team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thinking with my brain.
Like a J Dub or like a Şengün.
Jaylen Brown.
maybe?
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown would be mine, or like a Jamal Murray, or the only other guy that I can think of is Joel Embiid.
I was also kind of thinking Joel Embiid, but injury prone.
Yeah, so probably Jaylen Brown, or if they kept Tatum, I don't know which one they would keep at the time at the decision. Obviously, one's a Finals MVP and healthy right now. So
Tyler Heat or Bam Adebayo.
yeah, I would easily take one of the Celtics guys. So yeah, I'm gonna stamp one of the Celtics guys. Whatever
Brown.
one they don't take is the one that would be the first pick.
100%.
We might be missing someone huge, which would be really
Probably. I didn't really set that question up great. It sounded better in
No,
my
you're
head, and then I said it. Didn't come out great.
communication, dude. It's awesome. That's what
Yeah,
we
it's
got through
hard
it.
to do. We're
We
really
got
bad
through
at it.
Yeah. All right. So we'll move We talked a little bit of NBA. We'll get back to that later. We're going to switch gears, go right into our Super Bowl recap. Who wants to start with this? The Super Bowl recap.
This is the type of shit that I'll look in the camera. Isaac, I fucking hate you. This shit was so boring.
So boring, dude.
You can't even blame the weather this time. It's just like, dude.
You didn't get a little bit of satisfaction knowing that the Patriots had zero chance to win, like after the first 2 drives. You didn't have at least a little bit.
It was cool. It was cool, but I went into it thinking they had no chance.
Yeah,
like
100%. I agree.
I don't even know if it was satisfaction though. It was like, okay, they don't have a chance of winning, so the Seahawks could just like do more, and then they didn't for like the longest time. So it was just
Sure.
like boring. It was like, okay, they're not going to have a chance. They can't get anything going. But then the Seahawks weren't really doing much either. So it was like, it was inevitable that the Seahawks were going to eventually win and get it going, which they did. But for that first 2.5, 3 quarters, it was just like, Jesus, what are we watching?
Yeah. It was rough. It was a sad ending to probably one of the better, and I'm not just saying that because of the Bears. I'm just saying in general, it's one of the most fun seasons that I have seen in a long time. Easily the best that we've covered, only being 2, but it was 29-13. They scored 13 points in the 4th, that being the Patriots.
Garbage time.
It was
literally all garbage points. I don't want to hear it. They got blown out.
We don't need to be the podcast to bring up Will Campbell. Everyone's fucking done that. We don't need to talk about him. But man, this was a rough game to watch. I didn't have any dogs in it. K9 showed out. That was cool. Made sure to go back on the K9 video saying we apologize, K9 King. Here's your crown. So shout out him.
Oh, but then you sent that video in our little group chat of the other people doing like 15 running backs better than Kenneth Walker just a week ago, and their comments were nowhere near as crazy as ours. So
I saw a comment. It was I can name 4 guys to not do a podcast anymore on theirs, and I thought that was really funny.
That's a good one.
But
why can't ours be at least funny?
For real, no one even tries to make us laugh or nothing.
Right.
He did the Super Bowl. No crap. He did no crap.
That's why we're talking about him, idiot.
Yeah. I'll just like try to fix the Patriots, and then you guys can give your opinion on it too. Fixing the Patriots. Move Campbell in. I'm done. Move him to the guard. Done talking about that. Offensive weapons. Offensive weapons. I don't know who needs to hear that more than the Patriots, because I think their skill positions suck. They got to the Super Bowl. Yeah, the schedule. Drake. The schedule
May. Oh my God.
Stephon Diggs was fine with his girl before the game. Cardi B and him were fine, I guess. So he had other stuff going on, more important
that
stuff.
Guy sucks.
Did he even? He had 3 catches with 37 yards. Nice.
Yeah,
Matt Collins shouldn't be your leading receiver in any playoff game. I get he's a beast and doesn't wear shoes ever. Don't care. 4 for 78 and touchdown. Nice. There was nothing really to say good about this side besides Gonzalez. He was very good. Properly related now. Not overrated, not underrated. Proper. I'm going to leave it at that. Henderson should be used a lot more next year. All these rookie running backs. I don't understand what's this whole thing with like rookies being like in the cage or in the doghouse for no reason. But yeah, I don't know. Drake May, I think, got sacked like 20 times this postseason, so that's awesome. Just upgrade that O-line, and that's all I got for the Seahawks or for the Patriots.
Yeah, man, it was just an ugly game. I mean, I think a lot of us knew like the Seahawks were just a better team. But I wasn't really expecting it to be like that bad of like a showing out of the Patriots. I thought it'd be a little bit more competitive. It wasn't, but yeah, I totally agree. The Patriots definitely need more offensive weapons. I think you could probably get a little bit from Ramondre Stevenson. I'm not exactly sure what it would look like, but I think get rid of him somehow, trade him, do whatever, and start Henderson, get him going, get him the reps. But I think the big thing for me is it's his second year, Drake May's second year, first Super Bowl, playoff run, all that, blah blah blah. But he needs to be better with holding onto the ball and not making, boneheaded plays because he looked amazing in the regular season. MVP runner up, like looked absolutely phenomenal. As soon as it came down to crunch time, playoffs has to matter. He couldn't hold on to the ball. He was throwing picks left and right. And like I said, it's his second year. I mean, it shouldn't really be an excuse, but it kind of is. He's still young. But when you get into those types of games, it's not a guarantee that you're going to make it back there. You have to be smart with the football, especially holding on to it. The fumbles he had were crazy. And I get he didn't have a lot of time in the pocket because the line was trash, but that's something that you just absolutely have to work on and you can't be doing. So Drake May's got to get better, but shout out to the Seahawks. They were absolutely dominant this entire game. Sam Darnold didn't have the greatest game, but what do you expect? That defense, I think, was sitting on him the entire game. Kenneth Walker ate. Jason Myers made all of his kicks, and that defense was
MVP.
absolutely dominant, dude.
I was going to say, I thought he
dominant.
was going to.
I'm looking on Twitter here. Drake May now holds the worst statistical playoff run by any quarterback this century.
Yeah.
Number 1, Drake May. Number 2, sorry, Alex, Peyton Manning. Number 3, Rex Grossman, beast. Number 4, Joe Flacco. Number 5, Jared Goff. Those are some pretty okay names. Obviously, Peyton Manning, but yeah, Drake May. I guess we'll give him the slide hit being him second year. They weren't supposed to be here. Blah blah blah. But yeah, they have a lot of stuff that they can easily improve on in the offseason. So it'll be an interesting offseason for the New England Patriots for sure. Maybe
Very
they sign
much.
K9. I heard he's a free agent.
He ain't going anywhere. That guy's a Seahawk, bro.
How much does he get paid, do you think? Now with the MVP and like 170 total like yards in the Super Bowl.
I mean, if they get rid of Charbonnet, he probably gets even more. But I'd say maybe like 15, 16.
15, 16, yeah, about that range. I think it was about 12 before this playoff run. And then obviously his contribution definitely bumped that up.
I mean, I just
100%.
feel like if you're the Seahawks, you just saw what he can do without Charbonnet. Like when you stop bringing Charbonnet in at
Try
the
to
goal
tell you
line.
guys this for like fucking
Hey,
a
I
whole
get
year.
We all
that's
have
fine.
been saying it.
I know.
But like just having the team legitimately see the production he's getting and how good he's been playing without bringing in Charbonnet every other play. It's like, dude, this guy's a stud. Stop bringing Charbonnet in unless he needs like a legitimate breather if he's dying
Yeah.
on the field.
Yeah.
So if you're going to bring Charbonnet back,
I mean,
I
he's
don't
going to be there
know.
regardless. Whoa.
My bad.
You're good.
Just taking shit over, but
Get passionate about K9. I get it. That
Good.
video
yeah,
did something to you.
just got me so riled up,
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I think he gets it back from them. You would think. I think Charbonnet is still on his rookie deal, so he'll be there. But ACL, there's no guarantee he's going to be ready for probably the first few weeks at least, because that was a late injury.
And hopefully he comes back healthy. Obviously, don't want that, but I think the Seahawks have realized, like, dude, this guy is really good. He's still really young. I think he's 25, going on 26,
Something
I
like
believe.
that. Yep.
So, dude, keep this guy. Feed him the rock. Let him play. Stop bringing in Charbonnet. There's no need. This guy's a stud. And they're going to retain a lot of the guys they have on that team this year. So there's really not going to be much change for the Seahawks.
They're going to be pretty good. They're going to have to find an OC to come in and, fuse that all back together. But the
Yeah.
O-line is really good. Sam Darnold, Super Bowl champ. JSN's only going to get better, you would think. Cooper Kupp probably won't be there with my guess. Shaheed probably steps into that wide receiver 2 role, and they just get going with A.J. Barner too.
Dog, that guy's going to be good.
That division is probably going to be good for a while. I'm not going to lie.
Agreed. Yeah, man. I feel you guys really covered a lot of it there. There's really not much for me to add. I
JSN
was-
is the number what wide receiver in the league right now?
Five?
Ooh, 5.
I was
Okay.
gonna say 4.
4. Who's the
Four's fair.
two above him, Connor?
It's Puka, Jamar, Jefferson, CD.
You still have CD above him. Okay.
I do. I think CD's a dog. Got hurt. George Pickens being there. George Pickens is insane too, but I still think CD Lamb is him. I think he has a healthy season next year. I think he's still going to be one of the top guys. His route running's insane. No, shot at JSN. Not like he's not that good either. It's very, very close, but I think CD Lamb's insane. I think he's still above JSN.
And I'm assuming that's Puka at 3, Alex, for you?
What? Yeah.
You said you had JSN at 4?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Puka's ahead of him. I thought about, man, we might
Those
have to
two are
do,
very
we might have to do a
interchangeable
wide
for me.
receiver ranking because I don't know.
We have what is it, like 300 something days or something? I don't. That's an exaggeration.
a lot
but
of days.
We've got a lot of
A
days
lot.
to do a lot of rankings.
Yeah.
We can do whatever you guys want.
Yeah, because I don't
That's
know,
a good
man.
transition.
I thought about this guy,
Alex wasn't ready for it.
I wasn't.
you're good.
I'm not
You're-
Mason,
you're
man.
good.
I'm not.
You're- I'm
I'm
sorry.
new
I
to
tr-
this
I thought I
hosting
threw it
stuff.
up.
You did.
He
You
said-
did. I completely bricked the lob.
Alex ran the wrong
speaking-
route.
Say what you wanted to say. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, I was just gonna go continue to rant. But speaking of tier lists, we are actually going to rank the QBs from this past season on our QB tier list, the official Cheesehead and the Bear podcast tier list.
Look at us, tech savvy.
Yeah, if you're, I don't know if we're uploading this one to YouTube. I would assume so.
100%.
But we are ranking the quarterbacks. It looks like we tried to find a good one. It looks like these are the quarterbacks who started the most for the teams. So we might have some guys in here like Tyrod Taylor instead of Justin Fields. Obviously, you can kind of see Quinn Ewers instead of Tua. So you'll get the gist of it as we go along here. We'll make
Most
sure
of the
that
guys were the starters who played the most or whoever started the year. I think the only one that isn't, solid is Quinn Ewers being here instead of Tua, really. But everyone
You
else
just
is
like
is pretty
pretend that's
good.
Tua if you want.
Yeah, we're just gonna pretend this is Tua because I think everybody else is pretty good. Like we have Tyler Shitbag and all of them.
he
so-
almost called
You
it.
almost
out.
did
I
it.
heard.
almost did it.
I got it. All right. Yeah, we'll do our best to continue to verbalize it as best as possible for our audio listeners here. But do we want to do it in the order that it's in?
Yeah,
I would think
be
that's
the
probably
easiest
the
for Conrad.
easiest.
Yeah, we'll do it in the
Ooh.
order that it's in.
Oh, what are you doing?
I like
What are you-
that.
What are you doing? What are you doing there?
I
order
like
that
it.
it's in is perfect.
Yep,
All
I
right.
agree. So
Original order.
starting out with the first quarterback that was randomly generated on here, Josh Allen. Where do we think we put Josh Allen?
I mean, I feel like this is pretty easy. This is an S.
F.
Absolutely, it's an S.
Okay.
Yes.
I was looking to see if anybody was thinking maybe A because of the playoffs, and he's kind of the. But I don't
No,
think
I
don't
I
think
think
that. Hold on.
You're not
I do
going to
not
talk
think
definitely
that.
still an S.
Josh Allen hate on this podcast.
Yes.
So
Yeah, he's
Josh
definitely
Allen is
still an
still
S for me.
Yes.
Completely agree.
And just give them a rundown of how we're kind of doing this. I think you said like the season, but just to make sure, I don't know if you said
Yeah,
it.
we're doing this. This is the QB tier list of how they played this season alone. Just this season, not overall how good they are. Just this season. And if they did make the playoffs is included.
Bang.
Money.
Thank you for
Money.
that clarification.
Money. He's done it before. He's good with these
Only,
tier lists.
only third time.
Okay. We got S, A, B, C, D, and F tiers here. So
Correct.
all right, moving on to the next guy. We have Tyrod Taylor. Where are we going to put Tyrod Taylor in the big 2-6?
Well, Connor has a head start because he has the mouse,
Oh.
but I was also going to go maybe an F here.
I think that's
Jets
3 votes for
suck.
the F tier here for
He
Tyrod
just
Taylor.
Not good, man. Fields, I thought you had it in him, then he got hurt, and then it was Tyrod season, and it never got good.
Who, Connor? We kind of talked about it a few pods ago. Who's the starting quarterback for the Jets week 1?
For the Jets,
Yes, sir.
oof. Mendoza.
Wow.
I don't
Yeah.
think he actually makes it there, but
I
I don't know
Definitely
who else
not.
it would be, to be honest.
crazy.
I think I said Kyler.
You did.
Didn't I? Or-
I
or- yeah.
almost threw up.
Yeah.
I just said Tyrod's just gonna go back there, or Anthony Richardson.
Honestly, wouldn't even mind AR.
Disgusting.
Throw- that guy in New
throw
Home,
the
even
Colts
at
like a
worst team.
fucking 6th, maybe 7th round pick, and just let's see what happens.
Disgusting.
Nothing good will happen, but you would think like something.
All right,
You could
moving
say
on.
he still has a little potential, maybe.
Yeah, 100% more
Yes.
than Tyrod Taylor. That's for sure.
Very true. What are you making that face for?
I don't know, dude. Have you watched him start an NFL game? That guy
I have.
sucks.
Yes,
You're
and then
saying-
he got benched for Daniel Jones. He didn't get to play. He also just literally blew his eye out with an elastic band, so he might not be able to see. But I think like this would be his last chance of like prove yourself or you're actually
the
done.
Jets.
I'd say he's still's got a tad of potential.
I'm not gonna lie. I would start Tyrod over Anthony Richardson.
That's disrespectful.
That guy sucks, dude. Every
I think
chance he's gotten, he sucks.
I think Tyrod would win the battle, like in
Yes.
the offseason in the shorts and the t-shirt. But then they'd be like, Tyrod's like still like 37, 38 years old. We got this 24-year-old. And like he just brings something to the Jets where it's like, hey, this
Like,
guy was
maybe.
a third overall
Like,
pick 2 years
Maybe
ago.
he could do something. You know what I mean?
Disgusting is
Tyrod,
that?
you're like, okay, well, the season, and like, this guy sucks, whatever. Anthony Richardson, you're like, this guy sucks, but maybe
maybe.
something happens.
But when he starts to go on and be like ass, that's when like you're like, well, we already knew he sucked.
It's
It's,
like-
not like we really did anything, and we just sent him a fucking conditional 6th-round pick that usually amounts to nothing. I would do it because it's just the Jets have literally nothing going for them, and if they draft a quarterback at number 2 and reach for a quarterback that's not good, because I don't even think for Mendoza is one personally. It would just make no sense. I think the Jets need to just take a flyer on some guy and see what happens. What's that face for?
Nothing.
Okay.
Moving.
I feel like I know.
moving.
I can't help it.
Moving on here. We have Tua Tagovailoa currently
Yeah, that
pictured
looks
as
like him.
Quinn Ewers, but we are going to pretend that it is Tua. Where do we want to put Tua? My vote is D.
I was gonna say, I feel like I don't think I can put him F, but I mean, he was not good. I mean, he literally got benched at the end of the year.
Yeah, for Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, he's terrible.
So
So
There's
D.
probably an argument for F, but I feel like I don't know if I can go that low.
yeah, I feel like if we're being serious, Tua is probably in the D category, and we'll save the Fs for guys like Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna stat watch here because nobody in their right mind should be watching Dolphins games for their for health reasons. 2,600 yards in 14 games, 20 touchdowns to a 15 interception ratio.
Yeah.
So I
I'll
could
need that.
hear the F. I could hear it.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
the thing.
100%.
But
I agree.
D is fine. D is fine.
Tua turned the ball
Low
over.
D. D
Low.
minus. You
Make sure
are-
he's like the last.
Yes.
Or however
Yeah.
you do
Yeah.
it. However you want to do it.
All right. Now, next quarterback, we have Drake the Schedule May. Where are we going to rank Drake May?
And Connor
Dude,
said
it's
it.
so
in the
tough,
beginning.
man.
Doing a little rundown of what we're doing. The playoffs are included.
They are,
I-
and that's what's like.
I
Oh.
am bumping them down to an A. I was listening to a pod today, and honestly, it would have been better if he just would have missed the playoffs. Because if he missed the playoffs and had the stat line he did, he would have been probably the number 2 guy on our ass. But
Probably.
now that he went into the playoffs, I understand what he did in the regular season. Went into the postseason and had one of the worst runs we've ever seen.
Literally.
Worse than Rex Grossman, like bad.
Yeah.
I think A, but there's 3 of us, so I could get outvoted to an S.
No, 100%. I do not want to put Drake the Schedule May in S. Right next
It
to
just
Josh
sucks
Allen.
because
That's just disrespectful.
He had such a good regular season, and like I'm not mad at A, and I don't really want to put him in S either. It's like right in the middle.
I guess
there
B.
should be a
B is
tier.
fine. B is
There
fine.
should be a tier between S and A that's Drake May, because that's right where he's at.
That's when
But
we start debating and
disagree
say,
hard.
no, A.
Yes,
Dude,
disagree hard.
Dude, just the regular season was so good, but I
was.
can't back
was.
him up from the
Beating the
playoffs.
Bengals and the
It
Jets,
was
the
fucking
Dolphins,
terrible.
The
and the White.
Titans and the Dolphins. Yeah,
Lost to the
it's just
Raiders.
fucking great.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I mean,
Pretty good.
if he even looked halfway decent in the playoffs, he's probably an S. But he looked terrible.
He was the worst quarterback in the playoffs by far. There was no. I mean, he had a few good throws, maybe. There was not many Drake May
He had some
moments.
bailout plays from his
Yeah,
receivers.
I was gonna
many-
say it's mostly the receivers that made those
Not many
plays for
Drake
him.
May moments that I can remember personally, but maybe we just didn't watch enough Patriot games to see this is actually how he plays. You know?
Nah, I don't think so. That guy was elite in the regular season, and then became literally ass.
Yep. All right, moving on. We got Aaron Rodgers with the Steelers. What are we thinking for Raj?
I mean, he was pretty solid. Brendan, you looking up the
I do.
stats on? Okay.
3,300 yards, 24 touchdowns to 7 interceptions.
It's pretty
It's not bad,
decent.
especially at what, 42, 43, or maybe 41, something like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
that. I
I'm
mean,
thinking B. Like,
I was
what are
kind of
we?
thinking
B or C
B,
for
but
me, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm in between
is
B and
division.
C for sure.
One is division.
Right.
I mean, obviously, with some help. Low B.
I'm kind of on the
Low.
low B train. This might be a we put more guys in B. We may
Oh,
have to
sure,
drop
sure,
him
sure, sure,
out
sure.
of the B
Yeah,
range into high C.
Don't be looking at this list either, trying to cheat, Connor. Just
What do you
one
mean?
at a time. One at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm saying, as we add people into
Yeah.
the tiers, he might get dropped. But for
Yeah.
now, I think he had a very solid season, especially for his
100%.
age. I feel like
Yeah.
that should go into a bit of consideration. But I'm going B.
Yeah, and Rogers Realm. That shit was cool too. So I'm cool
Shout
with
out
being
to that guy.
Speaking of B, we got Joey B, Joe Burrow,
Joey
aka
B.
the future starter for the Minnesota Vikings. I'm never gonna end that until the start of next season when he's still on the Bengals. But what do we think for Joe Burrow in the season? This season.
Yes, this season, 8 games, 1,800 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. So I mean, when he played, he was freaking elite.
Yeah.
But he only played 8 games, so I don't know if he would be in that didn't play enough category. But that stat line in 8 games is kind of insane. So I'm cool with like a C for Burrow. Just 8 games, 17 touchdowns to 5 interceptions is kind of ridiculous. So I with the games that he played, I'm cool with a C. That would be my vote.
Yeah.
Boy.
I'd almost put him B for how he actually played.
I mean,
But at the same time, he
C
didn't
is-
play enough.
yes, C
Right.
would be the highest for me because that's like getting into B is he only played 8 games, so
Right.
you can't really put him B.
I agree.
Punishing him for getting hurt a little bit would be C, and I could hear D, but C would be my vote and my
I agree with
reasoning.
C.
All right, he'll go C.
Oh, look at that! Look at how good we got. One
Wow.
in every single.
Let's
Oh.
go.
Did not
Nice.
plan. All right, moving on. We got Lamar Jackson. Where do we rank Lamar Jackson in our official QB tier list? This one I feel like is a little difficult. I don't think
he's S.
I would agree.
I think
Yeah,
he's
I
A.
think he's S
I was
either.
not thinking S for sure. 13 games, 2,500 yards, 21 and 7 touchdowns. I'm not going to go into the rushing for any of
Okay.
these guys, but feel free to if you'd like to.
A. I mean, I feel like I don't think I could put Lamar at a B.
I mean, are we just saying
good
A or S
year,
because of the name? Is that what we're doing?
Right.
'Cause
He
that's-
didn't
that's
have a
not
good
what we're
year,
doing.
man.
It's not what we're doing, but I don't.
That's not a
I mean, I don't know.
great
Do you think he's
stat
B?
line, man.
I
it's
mean,
not great. I mean, the Ravens weren't great this year by any means either.
and when he played,
it was how
they
many
were
yards? Can you go over the stats one more time? Sorry.
yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. 2,500, 21 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions.
And
In how
he
many
had
games?
less yards, less touchdowns, and the same amount of interceptions as Aaron Rodgers.
And in 13 games.
With
So
less games. So
yeah, I'm cool with a B. That would be my vote. It's
I
not.
think Lamar
I think
played
we're-
at a B level this year.
I
That's
think
fair.
he can easily be an S next year. It's just he had a
100%.
down year for his standards.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
a lot of these
especially after
guys,
last year, man.
yeah, a lot of these guys, some of them are going to be their standards are what is it this year, and that is not an S or an A tier season for Lamar, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I agree. All right,
All
moving on. We got Shadur Sanders. Where are we thinking for Shadur
You want me to run?
Sanders?
Just give you the stat lines for all these guys. Would you like me to
Yeah,
do
that would be great.
Okay, perfect. 8 games, 1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns to 10 interceptions.
Mm. I mean, better luck next year. I think it's F.
Yeah.
Rookie, bad team, rough
Terrible team.
situation.
God, hurts
Terrible
my
team.
soul. Hurts my soul to put him at F.
Unfortunately, he had one game-winning drive, I think, somewhere in there.
I'm sure.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I just remember something about
I
him
think
getting a
with the
win or
Raiders,
something
he had a
like that.
good game. I don't know if it's
Yes,
game
he had,
winning,
like
but
one really good game or something. I don't really remember exactly, to be honest. But unfortunately, I mean, 7
Yeah.
touchdowns to 10 interceptions is
what we're
not
doing.
good.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I mean, when
we're talking. We'll talk.
When he
We're talking
takes
just
over for-
quarterback.
Yeah, when he takes over for Dylan Gabriel next year, like week 3,
I mean, when he starts.
he will he will
When he
he'll go
starts.
off. But yeah, no, those
Yeah,
stats.
unfortunately, this year, really bad. I mean,
Got
he just
hoed.
got thrown into the wolves
Need
pretty
some
much.
weapons, man. Need
Yeah,
some
for sure.
weapons. Jerry Judy.
Downfall of Jerry
sucks.
Judy, man, needs to be studied.
Yeah,
Needs to be
Connor.
studied.
Moving on.
Huh.
We
I
have,
was on him last year. This year, you didn't even hear him come out.
that's true.
Downfall, dude.
That's
Downfall.
true. This
This could get controversial.
CJ Stroud. I'm gonna throw this out there.
You want stats first? Okay.
Oh, that's
14
nuts.
14 games, 3,000 yards, 19 touchdowns to 8 interceptions.
Yeah,
But
I think.
postseason,
Oof.
what are we talking?
I can get that.
Towards the end of the year, I think he started to play really well. And
Yes, he did.
really well might be a stretch. He started to play well.
Better. Yes.
But then the postseason hit and he played like absolute garbage. So there's
He
the
started
beginning
out
where
as
he
like
was
a-
bad. Then he played good. Then he played really bad. So
I was gonna say, I feel like he started the season off at like a C, and then he, like that last, probably 5-game stretch of the season was playing at like a high B, maybe almost an A, and then playoffs, I think he dropped himself all the way back down to a C.
yeah.
Yeah, his stats in the playoffs, and we shouldn't really degrade the guys except Drake May. In the playoffs, he is also he was terrible. 462. I'm sorry, 2 touchdowns to 5 interceptions.
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
I mean,
Really bad.
Mr. Stroud.
That's bad.
It's terrible.
So, yeah,
I'm cool with a C. I'm cool with a C.
That was my
I think
first
that averages
gut
out to
reaction.
like a C.
Yeah,
To like
I think
a
it
mid.
does too. I mean, the Texans could have easily beaten the Patriots in the playoffs, and it would have been a more competitive playoff run. But literally, they got the worst game of CJ Stroud ever. He literally just crumbled.
Yep, it was terrible.
No
All
bueno.
right. Going on to the next one. This one could get a little controversial. We got Trevor Lawrence. Where do we think this year Trevor Lawrence played at on this tier list?
17 games, 4,000 yards, 29 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. The highest I'll go is
dude.
A. I can't put him in S.
No, he wasn't going to make it to S, but I feel like A is.
I think
Where I have him.
brother.
I think A is a perfect spot. He was on the graphic, I guess you can say, for the MVP candidates.
Yeah,
They just
absolutely.
need another guy. But yeah, he played really well towards the end of the season, and Liam Cohen did pretty well with that team this year. So I'm expecting another good year for him, and he could be an S easily next year with the team that they have and
Yeah.
getting
I was gonna
Travis
say
Hunter back.
that's that's him playing without like a true elite 1-2. I mean, I guess you could say Jacoby Myers is a 1.
BTJ.
They got up to him, but BTJ fall off was crazy. Travis Hunter got hurt. Parker Washington, dog.
He came
But-
out,
Stepped
yeah.
up. Yeah,
I think A is very solid.
A is good. A is good. I think that's good.
completely agree. All right, moving on. We got Indiana Jones, Daniel Jones for the Colts.
This one hurts. This one hurts.
This one does hurt.
13 games, 3,100 yards, 19-8. This guy was pretty freaking good.
He was playing so good.
I like C or B.
I like B,
'cause
to be honest with you.
B, yeah. I mean, not saying it was everything, but a lot of these games they were kind of going for JT, and then it was really going for the run and making it easy for Daniel with his weapons. Tyler Warren obviously had a really good year, and obviously you saw when he got hurt, the team just started sucking. They had to get fucking what's his name, Phillip Rivers in here, beast. But yeah, I like C or B here for my vote.
I think
I'm
he's gonna
also-
have better stats than some of these guys that played the whole year. So
I mean, he was the 18th ranked guy in yards, and he only played 13 games.
exactly.
He was going
I'm not-
nuts.
yeah. I'm cool with the B here.
I think I got him in B.
All right.
We could just do it out of respect here, eh?
Yeah.
I mean,
Moving.
do you think he's C?
I don't know. Leave it. Fuck it. Just leave him at B. That's fine. I'm cool with. I'm literally like, if there was like a C plus, that's where I would put him, or B, like between it. I don't really know what it
I
would
think
be.
while he was playing better than CJ Stroud.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. Yes.
Yeah. I like that. All right, moving on. Next quarterback, Cam Ward. What do we think
Once
of
again,
Cam Ward's rookie season?
So unfortunate.
31, had more yards. Obviously didn't play as many games. 15-7. My God, dude, he was literally doing everything that he possibly could.
I know. Like, out of respect, I feel like he goes D. I
Yeah.
don't. I think I can put him F. Rookie 3,100. It's not bad.
He literally he had a special teamer as his wide receiver 1. That team freaking
Yeah.
stinks.
Yes.
So bad.
And it's like they don't have anything going for him. Tajay Spears, Tony Pollard are all right, but he was literally doing everything that he possibly could. And I think D, just out of respect, because I don't want to see him in F. I don't think
No.
he was that bad to put him in
I
F. I just
agree.
think his situation, his team, was awful. And it was actually a number 1 overall pick team. So I'm cool with a D here.
I agree.
Yeah, I think it's
Put him in the front of D for now. Put him in the front of D. Get him in front of Tua. Bum ass.
Nice.
There we go.
Now, the one that Connor has been waiting for,
Me?
Patrick Mahomes.
Your favorite player.
Where do we rank Patrick Mahomes' 2025-2026 NFL season?
I mean, while he was playing, he was honestly playing really well. The team, just nothing was clicking. But how many games do you play?
Do we have the stats?
14. 14. 14. Where is he? 3,500, 22, and 11. And he did have Rashee Rice for 6 of those games.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's like 3,500
And he
yards.
didn't have Xavier Worthy for some of those games. Didn't have Travis Kelce for some of those games. Worst running backs. I'm cool with the B. I'm cool with the B. He was literally doing everything for this team that he possibly could. I don't know what happened to the defense. I don't know if everyone just got ancient all at once and started being like ass. That defense was terrible. But then nobody on the offense could do anything. Xavier Worthy is a bust. He's terrible. Rashee Rice was, doing his thing off the field. Didn't play for 6 games. Travis Kelce is ancient. So I'm cool. I'm cool with this, like a B here.
I feel like it's still an A, to be honest.
Okay.
Wow,
Like
the Mahomes
14
hate.
games, 3,500 yards. Like the touchdowns and interceptions aren't great, at
22
least what
and
we're
11.
kind of used to with him. But like we said, the team just wasn't really there this year. He wasn't really getting help. He was having to do everything himself, and he was still making them pretty competitive while he was playing. And as soon as he stopped playing, that team was fucking terrible, which we kind of expected. But I think it's still an A.
I don't know, man. I'm looking. I don't know if this is cheating or what, but I'm looking at the players that are in our ranking already, and like Drake May and Trevor Lawrence, and did Patrick Mahomes play at the same level that those two did this
I feel
year?
like yes.
I also I'm kind of going down the route of Lamar Jackson's situation where he didn't have a Patrick Mahomes type of season. The Chiefs obviously didn't make the playoffs. Obviously he got hurt, and that's kind
Right,
of a
but if we're
down
talking about a
year.
Patrick Mahomes type of season, Patrick Mahomes would be an S. So being injured would drop him down to A.
You think this is an S type of season?
No. I'm saying a regular Mahomes season
Oh yeah,
would be
that's
an
what.
S.
Yeah, for sure. But 3,500, 22, and 11 is definitely not an A or an S in my opinion. B would probably be my vote and my reasoning for that.
I kind of agree. I think so
Right.
far that's the level that he's on.
Outvoted.
Yeah, put him in the front. That's fine.
Front of B for sure.
Because like a lot of these guys, like the up tier guys, except Josh Allen, I mean, they had really good years in the past, and this year was just like, call what he is with injuries and stuff. It's just not the best.
Yeah, 100%. All right, next quarterback up, Justin. What if Herbert?
Man, all right, here we go. 16 games, 3,700, 26 and 13.
A lot more picks than we're kind of used to with him also.
That is true.
Had to
Very
hurry
true.
up a lot with arguably the worst
Yep.
line in football.
Worst line. Agreed.
I'm gonna, maybe it's a hot take, man. With all that he had to do and him playing the whole season, majority of it, 16 games, I'm going A. I mean, he lost to the Super Bowl AFC champion, so I mean, you can put that on the resume, I guess, for his playoff success. But the amount of stuff that he had on his shoulders with both of his tackles going out, Amari Hampton missing majority of the year, Keenan Allen obviously being a shell of himself, and Lan McConkey obviously not being anywhere near as good as he was last year. I like A. Just getting them to the playoffs with how bad that O-line was, I'm going A.
I can agree. I like it.
Alrighty. A it is.
All right.
All right, we can put this dickhead in fucking F.
Yep. Geno Smith, automatic F.
Straight
That
into the F.
sucks.
No, nothing else has to be said.
F minus. I don't even like seeing him there next to Shador. So, anyways.
You could put him all the way on the side. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Just hold him here for now.
All right. Oh God. Not
here we go.
ass
Here we
followed
go.
By ass. We got Bo freaking Nix as our next
Alex, you start this one.
guy.
Try to be unbiased as possible.
All right. Give me his stats first, because I'm.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Would be damned if I watched Broncos games this year.
3,900 yards,
Damn.
25 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and in his one playoff game, because they did have the bye, he was 279-3 and an interception, and beat the Broncos, beat the Bills in overtime.
Oh God, those were good stats, dude.
They are good stats, man.
God. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. No, I don't.
What is it?
Those
He
are
wants them up in that
A-ass
A category.
stats, dude.
Yes, they are,
Those
dude.
are A-ass stats. But I
And
want to
I'm
put him
pretty
in
sure-
C so bad. I want to put him in C so bad, dude.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, I don't know the exact stat, but, shout out to the pick aside guys, because I heard it from Drew because he was talking about it. I'm pretty sure he was like top 3 in passing yards or like completions over 20 yards or more down the field throughout the entire season. Because like the beginning of the season, he kind of struggled with like accuracy, and second half of the season he turned it up and was like top 3 in some stat like that. Forget exactly what it was, but
You know what? Whatever. Just get it over with. Put him in there. We'll move on. I don't want to.
Hey,
I don't want to.
I think it's
I don't wanna
A,
spend too
man.
much time
I
on-
really do
spend too much
agree. I
time
think
on
it's
this.
A.
Yeah. Whatever. Moving on. Don't you dare. Yeah, you put him back. We are going to move on as soon as possible. We are talking about Jalen Hurts now.
Trash.
What do we think about Jalen Hurts? Let's hear the stats first.
16 games, 3,200, 25-6, and his playoff game was 168-1.
Dude,
I'm keeping consistency here. This is not a good year for Jalen Hurts
No,
to his
bad.
standards. And he was terrible. And I'm not gonna put a lot of it on him. Some of it, the OC. I think the Eagles come back a lot better next year. I just think that guy was a fucking moron and didn't know how to run an offense. So I like C. C is fine, and what I've been saying this whole time, I think that's where I should put him to. So C.
Okay.
I think it's
Okay.
C, absolutely. He just looked bad, man. I mean, if AJ Brown is struggling that bad early in the season too, I get it. It's not necessarily all the quarterback's fault, but when you have one of the best wide receivers in the league and he can't get the ball, the team's bad. Obviously, it's partially the quarterback. I think Jalen Hurts just struggled this entire year. How many touchdowns you say? He's like 25-6. I mean, that's not terrible, but 3,200 yards is not good either.
Yeah.
Especially for Jalen Hurts standard. I can get down
How
with
good that team
putting
is.
Jalen Hurts
Especially
at
after
a
winning the
C.
Super Bowl. Like, dude,
Yeah, disappointing. I
you
agree.
expect better for sure.
100%.
Mhm.
All right, now moving on to one that I'm excited to hear your guys' opinions on. Dak Prescott, Dakota Prescott himself. Brennan, you want to run down those stats? Because I know that they're good. I know they're damn good.
They're pretty.
They're
They're pretty
damn good.
They're pretty good. 17 games, 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. Connor, what are you thinking here for grade?
That's right up in here. That's right up in the A range.
It's exactly where I had him too. He will forever be a regular season merchant, and he's pretty damn good at being a regular season quarterback.
Very.
This is the type of shit that I was talking about with Drake May. He's gonna be in these top 10, top 12 talks all the time with Dak Prescott because he just doesn't make the playoffs, and when he does, he shits his pants and goes down. But when you don't make the playoffs, you can't get worse. So it's like 30 touchdowns to 10 interceptions and 4,500 yards. You did your job. The defense was dog shit. Shout out Matt
Terrible.
Eberflus, bum. So I like A lot.
Absolutely. I think it's A for sure, without a doubt.
Argument for
I
X.
definitely. I was just gonna say I agree. It's an A plus. I'm teetering on S.
Not even the craziest to say.
Would you say-
I don't know if I can get up there, but
Who had a better season, him or T-Law?
Dak Prescott.
yeah, Dak
Put
Prescott.
him above him.
Dak Prescott played his ass off this year. I
he
loved
did.
watching that
I said it
Cowboys
in the
offense
beginning,
this
dude.
year, dude.
You know, fantasy based.
Yeah. That George Pickens guy helped out a lot too.
That is also true. And they're just going to let him go. Moving on,
That'd be
we
crazy.
have Brennan's guy, Jackson Dart.
Sex symbol. 14 games, 2,200, 15-5. Man.
I vote C.
C is
Yes.
definitely fine with me. Definitely fine with me.
I'd agree.
I would say better than Cam Ward.
Better than Tua, obviously.
Yeah. You could honestly put him above CJ Stroud, but that's just me.
He got hurt a
No.
lot too. We didn't
No.
get to see a full healthy rookie season.
Yeah, I'm not
Didn't
doing
even
it.
start. Came in, played well, got hurt, still played decent later.
I didn't watch many Giants games, but I watched the one against the Vikings, and oh my God, Jackson Dart was fucking awful in that game. So
Yeah, that was
He's
post
got ups and downs for sure.
coach getting fired and didn't want to do too much with him. But if you watch the game against the Bears, he was lining our ass off.
Yes,
all
100%.
game long, and that's just like what I think he's going to be kind of going forward, as long as he obviously doesn't get hurt.
agreed. All right. See this next one's tricky.
This one's hard.
I Jaden Daniels. What are we thinking here?
They were like, we got to put a Commanders. There we go. Quarterback on here.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be Mariota. It wasn't going to be Josh Johnson. Might as well put Jaden Daniels.
You can't rank. I mean, he only played 7 games. I mean, and he had 8 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
I mean,
So I
that's
mean, if we want to put him
one
D,
less.
but it's like that's just oh god. Hopefully this doesn't mess it up. But yeah, I mean, he was just hurt all year. 7 games, 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Not gonna go into the running stats or whatever, but yeah, I think if we're adding a new one, that's fine. But if I got to put a grade, I'd put D, just for it, you know. Okay.
All right. Okay.
it up.
Move
gotta
Joe
do one.
Burrow. Move Joe
gotta
Burrow and Jaden Daniels into the hurt category below F. So
There we
ungradable
go.
almost.
Yeah,
Some
I'd
would
say those two are ungradable. Like Daniel Jones, you could grade. Mahomes, you could grade while they were playing, but those two are tough. I mean, Joe Burrow, you probably
7
could
and 8
rank.
games.
Yeah, I think
It's hard to-
that's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Speaking of, we have almost
we go.
Whoa,
Brock
I'm out.
Purdy. Also missed quite a few games.
He only played 9 games. So I mean, 9 games, 2,100, 20 and 10. So I mean, dude was out there fucking
9
I was
slinging
gonna
the
say we
goddamn ball.
could put him in hurt, but I'm gonna be
Goodness.
honest. If we were actually ranking him, I think he's probably B tier.
C. Just I mean, he
I would
only
say
had
front of C.
yeah,
But
2,100
9 games. I can't put somebody who played 9 games in B.
He's kind of like in the
that's
same
fair.
boat with Joe Burrow. Like when he played, he was fucking phenomenal, but he played like half the season, so it's hard to kind of prop him up too much.
Did
But
make the
20 and
playoffs.
10.
Played pretty solid. Not bad. Not great.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
I like hurt. Yeah. Oh, we're
100%.
keeping him in C or hurt?
Where do you want him?
Ooh,
You can
that's-
put him in hurt. I felt like he
I
played enough, especially with the playoffs. But
Okay. Sure. C is fine.
Sure.
it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, C works. All right, moving on.
Yeah, all right,
We
we'll
have
give it a C.
Matthew Stafford.
S.
100%.
MVP. It
Bang.
has to be S.
Literally.
Money.
100%.
Widowing.
I feel like quick, easy. Moving on. We have Jacoby Brissett. We get the stat rundown on Jacoby Brissett. I'm kind of curious about this.
14 games,
Oh,
3,300 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. Dude was out
Slanging
there.
it, dude.
He was like, that's a good
He's
year,
slanging
man.
it.
He did. He did. You know, opened
That's-
up Trey McBride, so that was freaking awesome to see. Finally. Is it crazy to say B? Just
I was
like
gonna say
No,
bottom
I
of
don't
B,
think
dude.
it is. I don't think
28
it
and
is.
8 or 23 and 8 in 14 games for
With 3,300,
Yeah.
and Jacoby Brissett with on the Cardinals, like that,
Yeah, he
that's
was-
pretty
he
fun.
threw for
Slinging
like
it.
400 something yards this year too in a game. If I'm not mistaken, he had like a crazy game. I'm pretty sure.
Dude, they were insane.
Yeah,
the
he
Cardinals
had one
passing
game-
offense.
a lot of L's, but he against the 49ers, he threw the ball 57 times. 47 for 57, 452, and then only had 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. But dude was out there fucking stat padding, just throwing to Trey McBride and Mike Wilson for 100 times.
Yep. Literally. All right, moving on.
Go be a
Another
D.
another
That's crazy.
obvious one here. Sam Darnold.
S.
S.
I agree.
I think
Back
so.
to back, the second quarterback ever to have back to back 14-win seasons. Only other one, Tom Brady. Played his ass off, won a Super Bowl. Granted, team was
Are we
very
putting
good.
him in S because he won the Super Bowl?
No,
No, I think
he's
his
an- I
play
think
over
he
the
was an
last 2
S tier.
years.
I think he was probably an S tier either way. He played out of his mind this year, probably even better than he did last year.
Let me hear
mean,
the stats. I'm not gonna lie. Let me hear the stats. Brennan's kind of moving me.
4,048 yards, 25 and 14. And then in the playoffs, which we degrade, this is why I bring it up, and I asked for the Super Bowl because we degraded Drake May for the playoffs. Sam Darnold didn't really have to do too much except one game in the playoffs. If we want to put him in S because he won the Super Bowl, that's fine. But, I mean, first game against the 49ers, 124-1. Had a really good game against the Rams, 346-3. But then in the Super Bowl, 202-1. So, I mean,
I mean, I
Front
would
of front
say
of A is fine, or S is also. I'm not gonna debate it and not say he doesn't deserve it, but if we're putting Drake May in A, and we're not saying Sam Darnold is S because of the Super Bowl, then it's not really making sense to me.
I mean, I
Yeah,
would just say necessarily the Super Bowl too. Like Super Bowl, yeah, he didn't play great, but the 49ers game, he legitimately didn't have to play.
Yeah,
Like he didn't even really have to touch the
he really
ball. So like I wouldn't
Yeah.
say that's necessarily his fault. Drake May just didn't look good in any of the games. Sam Darnold didn't do much the first game. He didn't really have to. Then against the Rams, had one of the best games of his career. And then yes, Super Bowl he kind of struggled. I would agree, but I feel like he did win the Super Bowl. I feel like that does play a bit of a factor.
So it
Like he
does.
did
Okay,
go and
so
win it.
if
I
we
would
want to
say, yeah,
say
like
he
the
won
fact
we
the
are
that
Super
he
taking
Bowl,
didn't.
playoffs into account.
That's,
Okay,
I
that's
would say,
fair enough.
like, I know he
Yeah.
didn't get Super Bowl MVP or anything like that, but he did go win the Super Bowl and he had a fantastic season along with it.
Yeah, no, somebody just said that it wasn't because of the Super Bowl, so I was just trying to confirm and make sense of that. But if we're adding the Super Bowl, which we said we were, S is fine. S is good.
Fair enough. Moving on. Kirk Cousins.
Now we're talking about Minnesota Vikings quarterbacks. Um,
Anyways,
free agent.
D.
God, I gotta scroll far for this. Kirk Cousins, 10 games, 1,700, 10-5. So sure, D is fine. Terrible.
Baker Mayfield.
All right, Baker Mayfield, 17, 3,600, 26-11, and a lot of that was in like the first half. The
Gross.
second half of his season this year was not very good.
I vote
Back end of
C. Yep.
C, and like
Back end of
the
C.
drop off could get me the D, but him being top 10,
No,
that's
I can't
fine.
get him in D with the rest of these
No.
guys, but it's definitely back of
Him
C.
him losing the division that he had a chokehold on for 14 weeks was definitely something. But I'm gonna get outvoted here, so I'm gonna C is fine.
Yeah. All right. Next guy up. Bryce Young. I'll let Brendan say the stats, and then I'll let you guys take the lead on this one because
16
way
games,
too high.
3,000 yards, 23-11. Then he had a pretty good game against the Rams, if you want that as well.
What do you have against the Rams?
264, 1-1. And I think he had a rushing, but again,
I
mean,
would
I
be-
think it's just a really solid season. It's definitely a step up from where he's been the last few years. We see the potential. We saw what he can do with this team, but I don't think he got to that B category. I think he's high
agree.
C.
I would put him
Yeah.
above CJ Stroud in the C category.
Agreed. I'd put him above Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, if we're getting crazy, you might as well put him over Brock Purdy too. Won his division, played pretty good against a stacked Rams team,
Played a full season.
played a full season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for his standards, this is obviously his best year. So
100%.
I'm C head
You
of
can put him
C.
behind Hurts.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
I like it. All right, moving on. We got Tyler Shuck. What are the
D.
stats?
D.
Yep.
He
D?
really didn't play
think a
bad
D?
either.
I
but
feel- I was gonna say I feel like you might be like above Tua in D maybe.
2,300, 10-6. So I'm
How many
gonna go
games?
D, 10 or sorry, 11. I was looking for shit bag. I couldn't find it.
310-6. Yeah.
D is fine.
D is
rookie
fine.
year,
just behind
I
Cam.
don't think he's done
Yeah.
enough just yet.
Yeah.
No.
He's got potential there, but
Oh my God! And would you look at that? We only have 4 quarterbacks left. Oh my goodness! I wonder who they could be. Starting off first, we have Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, 17 games, 4,500, 34-8, and missed the playoffs.
they're good stats, man.
A?
It's got to be A.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
those are damn good stats. Yes,
Yeah, just one of
love
those-
that. I
One of
love
those
that.
things, man. Missing the playoffs could be just good for these kind of rankings, man.
Yeah.
I mean, his stats, he did what he had to do. I mean,
Yeah.
he couldn't
He's got the
control
team
half
around
of his fucking defense going out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
All
A
right.
stats for sure.
Fuck. Moving on. We have J.J. McCarthy. Where do you guys rank J.J. McCarthy?
Hey,
How many
I got the
games did he
stats here.
play?
I got the stats. 10. So he hits the quota. He hits the quota. I think 10
He's got to
should
be
be like
okay. You got to move him to the front of F if you're going to have him there. Okay, I'm not
put him
looking
back,
at him
so I have to
behind
wait.
Geno Smith.
I have to wait. I have to wait.
I mean, I don't know. 10 games quota that'll be the minimum that you play to get on this list. 1,600 yards in 10 games, 11 touchdowns to 12 interceptions.
I mean, bro, he's
I'd
back
go-
here.
I'd go Shadur.
Wins.
Some of those were Max Brosmer, dude. I'd go like that, dude. Yeah,
this?
probably.
No shot. You're putting Tyrod out. No, I refuse. No. No. Do not. No, absolutely not.
You're lucky Tyrod didn't play enough games. Yeah, Tyrod didn't play enough. Yeah, that's fine.
He's F anyways.
Yeah. All right. Oh, here we go. Moving on. We have Jordan Love.
I feel like this one is pretty easy. I think he goes A. I feel like
Let me get
that's
the stats out
pretty
here.
fair.
Let me hear the
15,
stats.
33, 23, and 6. I think A. A is fine. A is fine. Lost his tight end. Choked in the wild card game. But yeah, A is fine with me.
I mean,
A is
if you
fine.
want to, you choked the wild card game, but he had 300 something yards and 4 touchdowns also.
Yeah. It's just a
And
big
then-
L right there. So, I mean, it don't matter. We're not going to get into that. But, yeah, A is fine. He did have a very good playoff game. So, A is fine with me.
All right. Fair enough. And then 30
Where'd you want
second
to
quarterback.
Where'd you want to put him, Alex?
I don't.
We're not going to skip over that.
I
We're
was-
not
I
just
was
gonna
gonna
skip
put him
over that
high
little
B.
comment.
I was gonna put him high B.
Reasoning or
Top
just
of B.
feeling?
I get that they lost their number one
Look at Connor's face.
Can you
receiver.
even see my face?
Yes.
Again, yeah.
Yes. And in Tucker Craft, but I don't know, man. Jordan
And like half
Jordan
our
Love to me
offensive
is
line.
just so like he doesn't show up in clutch moments. He's just I don't know. Yeah, I got outvoted either way. Doesn't matter.
But the play-
he's going
never
bottom
mind.
of A. He's going bottom of A. I'd put him top B, but
You kind of cut out there, Connor. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say, doesn't show up in clutch moments, but in a game where our defense literally played one of the worst it's ever been, but he had 300 yards and 4 touchdowns, that's not clutch.
I mean, all of that was in like the first quarter, or
right.
early
What
second.
had
mean, it wasn't.
when is clutch? We're not talking about a
And-
full
and-
game because that's not clutch. We're talking
And the-
about clutch time. He's not
Yeah.
clutch in clutch time,
the
which is
fourth
not the whole
touchdown-
game.
The fourth touchdown was a screen that Matthew Golden did everything and got in the end zone. So, I mean, he did have the
Sure,
stats,
man.
but if that's we got to watch the game to understand that.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. I got outvoted. Moving on. 30-second quarterback. We have Caleb Williams.
All right, and then the start here. 17, 3,900, 27, and 7.
3,900. That's got to hurt.
Yeah, made the
Yeah.
playoffs, dude. I don't really give a fuck about that, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Connor.
think he also has to go A.
Yeah. I can agree
I
with
feel like
that.
we have too many guys in the A category, though. I can't lie.
I mean,
Really?
realistically, who would you take out? I don't think anybody of those
I wouldn't take
guys
anybody
I would
out.
take out. All of them made the playoffs except Dak, and then Dak literally, or
Dak,
Jared, and
Dak
both
is
of those,
A for sure.
and then
Yeah.
I mean, if you're putting
Dak and Jared
Yeah.
had really similar stats, so I
damn
they-
near the
they
same
both-
thing. So all those guys, I thought we were gonna have more S, to be honest. But kind of how we talked it through, I think this is a pretty perfect list. I think, in my
Like,
opinion.
I feel like the only ones you could really go for S is like Drake May, but his playoff performance was so bad that I feel like you just can't put him S. Dak,
He would be
maybe throw him in
Oh.
S, but
I could
it's
hear
those
it.
are like really the only two.
Yeah.
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 Literally.
Besides that, I think everything. I was really excited to see where Kale was going to go. So A is fine with me. A is fine with me.
All right. That is our quarterback tier list. We'll have that out on the socials shortly. Make sure you go follow at Cheese Bear Pod, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X. Let us know what you think of our list, unless you don't like it, and then don't let us know. We don't want to hear it. So, moving on to our last thing here, we have an NBA topic here. We're going to be predicting the All-Star activity winners. So when we say activity, we mean the ones that really matter. So the dunk contest and the 3-point contest, and even the dunk contest is getting a little iffy there. So we are moving into that. Waiting for the script. There we go. We are back.
Podcast names.
We're killing it. All right, Brennan, you wanna tee this one up?
Yeah, let's do the fun one first because the other one I'm not. The contestants are terrible, but we'll start with the 3-point contest. On Saturday, I believe all these activities are going to be going on, so make sure you guys get those bets in. For the 3-point contest, we got Devin Booker, Con Knipple, Damian Lillard, which pisses me off so much, I'm not going to lie, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Bobby Portis Jr., and Norman Powell. How are you guys feeling about these candidates here?
I like the
I think they're pretty
candidates,
good
to be
names.
honest with you.
I think it'd be pretty close. I think it's to be a good 3-point contest, to be honest.
I agree.
Okay.
I think it's going to be
I
great.
think all these guys are great. Damian Lillard.
That's crazy.
How is that even? That is not. You can't even. You should let him now. Let him do that.
Cleared for contact, not contact, because it's basketball. But I feel like he's not cleared for full 5-on-5.
It's the same thing. Yep.
You
I
have to
don't know.
run between the baskets, dude. What happens when he stops at one of the ball
You
racks?
can go a
and
lot
just-
slower going rack to rack than full sprinting in an NBA game trying to do a fucking between the leg fucking finish and bullshit.
This is just a money grab, dude. They're probably like, hey, you could just do it with your name because I think he's back to back, right? Is that must be why he's doing
I
it?
think so, probably.
It's like, dude, that makes no sense to me. If
I mean,
he gets
Jason
hurt again,
Tatum could probably play if he wanted to.
what do we got here, Alex?
It's not going to load. I was going to try and show the NBA.com's State Farm 3-point contest graphic where it has everybody and it shows their points, assists, and rebound averages. It's just Damian Lillard up there with 0, 0, 0. So that's
I
that's
don't
just
really know how that's fair, or makes sense. But anything to make money, I guess. So to make it fun a
Literally.
little bit, we're gonna do who's gonna get last. Who's gonna get last first, and then we'll do the winner next.
Bobby Portis.
Kind of where I was going also. Bobby Portis. Or, low key, don't know why, I feel like Donovan Mitchell has a shitter.
Okay. I guess I'll take that low hanging fruit here. I don't even think Damian Lillard finishes the rack. I think the whole idea what you guys were just saying, I just don't think he gets around because he hasn't played. He probably plays basketball here and there, but has done nothing for the last 4 or 5 months, and he's just gonna try to
He's
run.
still
But
just shooting.
Yeah,
just-
standing in one spot shooting.
yeah, and I just don't think he gets to maybe the last rack or something before time expires, and he just doesn't have enough.
Fair enough.
That would be my reasoning for that.
I feel like if he couldn't finish it, though, he wouldn't do it.
I agree.
I
He's
feel like
probably
he must know that he can finish.
practicing. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
going around.
yeah. Just speculating at that point. Who do you think wins? Who's your
I'll
winner?
be
Who
so
you guys thinking?
honest. I feel like it's going to be really hard to beat Con Knipple.
You think?
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
I think it's going to be really hard to beat Con Knipple.
I'm gonna say Tyrese Maxey wins it.
Yeah.
That was my second choice.
Yeah, because the whole thing, I guess this will make more sense. With the speed aspect, you got to finish all the balls to get around to get the most points, obviously, right? And Tyrese Maxey is obviously the fastest guy in the league. So, and if he obviously makes them, it's going to be a different story. But he's going to be lightning through these racks. So I got Tyrese Maxey with an honorable mention to Jamal Murray would be kind of my second guy there. And then we can finish with this shitty dunk contest, dude, because I never really looked into the guys. I just saw that they, finalized the 4. But we got
It's rough.
Jackson Hayes, Carter Bryant, Jace Richardson, and Kashad Johnson. Woof. What we're gonna do instead of picking a loser, we'll get to the winner in a second. We're gonna build our dunk contest. Our 4 would be to be in the dunk contest. So get the brains moving a little bit. Who would be the 4 contestants in the NBA right now that you would want to do the dunk
I'm gonna
contest?
be so honest. One is super easy for me. It's Ja Morant. I
Okay.
want Ja Morant.
Anthony Edwards.
So bad.
Anthony Edwards
Yep,
was my
absolutely.
number 1.
Who else got some bunnies?
Who's that guy on the Hornets? Brandon Miller? Doesn't he have like insane
Brandon-
hops?
He was
Yeah.
in the dunk contest. I think he did it his rookie year.
He was in it. I think 2 years ago. I think it was.
Okay.
He's not bad though.
Like
High
I'd say
flying.
it's Zion, but I don't think he can jump that
I
high
was
anymore
thinking,
with all that
he ain't
weight
in
he's
his
putting
prime
on.
anymore.
Yeah.
In his prime, absolutely, I'd take Zion.
I
But
feel like if Giannis wasn't hurt, he could throw some shit off the backboard, fucking do some crazy shit.
Okay,
I
just
just
saw
feel like
this.
tall guys just don't look the same in like a dunk contest. Like when you're actually trying to do like, windmills, 360s and shit. Tall guys just don't look as good because they don't have to jump as high. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, just doing a little Google search here. We got Vince Carter's, picks that he would want to be in the dunk contest. We got Matas Bucelis from the Bulls.
Okay.
We got Stefan Castle from the Spurs.
Ooh, yeah,
I like
Stephon
that.
Castle would be fire.
We got Anthony Edwards. We got Ja. We got Zion. And then the fun ones are Shaden Sharp from the Blazers, that guard that's
Sharp,
explosive.
Really good.
And then I think me and Alex's pick would be VJ Edgecombe.
Yes.
That would be
Yep.
Oh yeah, that'd be fire.
Book it.
insane.
That
That'd be a fucking
fire.
sweet. And I totally agree, kind of. The smaller guys, like having to jump higher, is
Yes.
definitely better for the visual.
So
Yeah, like
Ja,
obviously.
Ant, Edgecombe,
Castle.
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 Yes.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
think
good, that's a
Castle
good
has
dunk
so
contest
fire.
right there.
And then we got to do it to finish out the pod. Who's the winner?
Jackson Hayes. I don't fucking know.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. I just think he's too tall. He's got bunnies for sure. I just don't know. I'm going with
Give me-
Jace Richardson, son
Money.
of Jason Richardson.
Yeah, he might get some petty votes. I like that. I'm gonna go with Carter
Nepotism.
Bryant. Just to be different. Yeah,
There it is.
Carter Bryant is gonna be my pick.
I think the
enough.
hops run in the family.
That's fair. 100%.
Fair enough.
All right, Alex, get us out of here.
All right. Jesus.
Bailey's taking a freaking shower and it's just heating up the whole apartment. I'm gonna mute myself here.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of the Cheeseheads and the Bear podcast. Don't forget, go follow us on the socials at CheeseBearPod, Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube.
All the above.
Yeah, pretty much everything. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening. Brennan, go ahead. Just stay muted. We'll take care of the rest of this here. Thanks so much for listening, and we will see you guys next time.
Go Packers, baby.
Go Bears.